Welcome to Coach Taylor's class notes. And last time we took notes, we worked on graphing a equation in slope-intercept form. Today, we're going to work on the opposite. If they give us a line, can we write an equation? So real quick, let's remind ourselves some things about slope-intercept form. So y equals mx plus b is my slope-intercept. Oh, come on now. Ooh, I can't write today. Form. What does our m represent? Our m represents the slope or the rise over run or the rate of change. C-H-A-N-G-E. The b represents our y-intercept, or where our line crosses the y-axis. So when we write our equation in slope-intercept form, just like when we were graphing, we need to find our y-intercept. And so remember, our y-axis is the one that goes straight up and down, so I need to see where in the world does my line cross the y-axis. So here, my b, or my y-intercept, is going to be a positive 1. Then the next thing that I need to do is I need to find my slope, which is the same thing as the rate of change. So we need to find the rise over run. So to find rise over run, what I need to do is I need to find 2 points on the line. These lines are really nice because they've already given me 2 points. So I have this point here and I have this point here. So if I notice, this line is going downhill. Because this line is going downhill, I know that my slope is going to be negative because I'm going down as I count the y-axis. So my run, or my rise, is going to be -1. Now I need to count my run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 equals my run. So when I write it as rise over run, I'm going to write my -1/6. And so now that I have my slope and my y-intercept, I can write this as a slope-intercept equation. So it's going to be y equals, I'm going to replace the m with my -1/6. My x always goes between my slope and my y-intercept. And then finally, I'm going to write my y-intercept, which is a positive 1. And so that is the equation of this line. So now let's look at our next one. So our next one, we're looking for our y-intercept, or where it crosses my y-axis. In this case, my b equals -6. Next, I'm looking for my slope. So again, my slope is going downhill. So I know that my slope is going to be negative. Again, this graph is super nice and it gives me 2 points. So it's 1, 2, 3. So it's a -3 rise. We always write our slope as rise over run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is my run. So it's a -3/5. And so now it's time to write our equation. So it's going to be y equals, I'm going to write my slope, which is my m, -3/5. My x goes right next to my slope. And then after I write my x, I write my y-intercept. So the equation of this line is a -3/5 x minus 6. All right, so let's look at our last 2 lines. So again, I need to find my b, or my y-intercept. B is where it's going to cross the y-axis. So it crosses the y-axis here at a +8. Next, I need to find my slope, or my rise over run. Again, this one goes downhill. And because it goes downhill, my slope is going to be negative. I've got 2 points that I can count. Down 1, 2, 3, 4. So -4 is my rise. And then 1 is my run. So my slope is a -4/1, and I can, 1, not 4. What am I doing? And I can simply write that as a -4 because I know that -4/1 is a whole number. So this time when I write my equation, it's going to be y equals, then it's my -4 for slope. My x always goes right next to my slope, and then I finally, at the very end, add my y-intercept. So the equation of this line is -4x plus 8. All right, we got one more equation to write. So again, we're going to start with our y-intercept. Our y-axis is here. It crosses the y-axis at -8. This slope is going to go uphill, so I know that my slope is going to be positive. So positive is rise over run. I need to find 2 points on my line, so I'm going to use these two right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, pen. So 5 is my rise. Why do you hate me so much? 5 is my rise, and then 1, 2 is my run. So 5 over 2, and we said it's going to be positive. And so now all that's left is to put in the equation y equals slope x y-intercept. And that's how we turn a graph into an equation.